And we should be live. Hello everybody. Today I wanted to play Lucia's story. So yeah, that's what we are just about to do. Wait, let me fix my tracking real quick. That seems a bit borked. Should be good now. Yeah, let's just start into that TV schedule. Okay. Then let's jump right into it, I would say. Lucia wants to praise a strange puppy, but it hasn't quite warmed up to her yet. Okay, let's go. Well, Lucia said she needs to see you. But considering what I know of her, it's a bit too early for her to be dropping by, right? Alrighty, I'll stay up late tonight. Alright then, you go get some rest, Wise. You two shouldn't stay up too late. Our seniors are all dedicated to their training, so you should maintain a regular schedule too. Sleep early and wake up early. I can tell you're not really listening. Just to be careful out there. And remember, you can always come to me if anything happens. Yes. Sure enough, before long, someone came knocking on the room's window. At this hour, it could only be. Who would have thought? Well, I knew you'd still be up. Yep, I'm quite the night owl. Didn't you ask to meet at this time? Probably. Yep, this is still early for me. I'm quite the night owl. Perfect. Wait, let me do it like that. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarasque mixer, trying to get through old metro tunnel in Cretan flow. Completely stuck. Totally get what you mean. And before it got stuck? Whoa, that's rough. How were things going before you hit the bottleneck? It was going pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn Alone into pedal sofas for hollow camping. And I tried to figure out how the traffic light on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating? Wait, what in the world? Wait, Lucia, where are all these research ideas even coming from? What do you mean? Where? From the hollows, of course. Just walk on in. Run into a couple of ethereals and boom, research and inspiration. But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough. Not enough? What about the other ideas you had? The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking? What about the other ideas you had before? Proxy, could it be? You haven't read any of my posts on Spookshack. Nah. I guess the titles of my posts haven't even been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the Fiery Serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. And when that happens, where can I find leads on the Night Horror? Night Horror? Is that some kind of rare ethereal? Well, it's kind of a long story. Oh no, think of it as an ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait. Roxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans? I wouldn't think so, no. They may be able to. Huh? Possible. What? Don't tell me you want to talk to ethereals so you can lunch on all alone paddle sofas while taking a break in the hollow. I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now. Let's go! Before diving into the hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy's. Okay. Why are we going to Fluffy of all places? Oh, I'm going to buy a toy. What? A toy? Did you get a pet? Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup. Oh, I get it. You're trying to win over a puppy with treats and toys. Yes! Wait, if you're getting the toy now, then are you planning to take it into the hollow? Probably. Maybe she wants to get an ethereal as a pet. Welcome to Fluffy. Hey there, welcome in. Looking for something special today? If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get? Meat. Should probably get meat. Or something. Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart. It's true. That's pretty convincing. I'm sold. Well, if Fluffy's shopkeeper says so, then it's gotta be true. Plus, Karen herself is... Yeah, I trust her. Ah, no. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup. Ah, I understand. I've met lots of special need pups. Some were abandoned. Some have been on their own since they were born. If you wanna gain their trust, it'll take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies. I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it. What I said. Karen leans in for a sniff as she introduces the treats. Achoo! Sorry, smell got me. That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater. Okay. Then maybe you wanna give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it. This looks great, but is it sturdy enough? I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs though. Chestnut's a big girl, with a big girl attitude. Oh, that might not work. Then, let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. Doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot. This is so adorable. Though I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell. Suspicious. Sounds really weird. So, Chestnut is a big, picky, grumpy puppy with a weak sense of smell? That sounds kinda weird. What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks. I'll take this one, please. Sturdy little cushion. And workbench. Highly recommended by Karen. This is the most durable dog toy at Fluffy. A small cushion. Wonder which special pup Lucia plans to win over with it. Looks like a good dog toy. You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours. It definitely will. Lucia takes the cushion. Can recommend it then. Rushes off toward the hollow. Better catch up quick. Special holo pup. Ooh. Or will I just go with... I will leave it at that. Now loading. Let's go, let's go. Character intro Lucia. We got that already. Let me think. Alright, let's head that way. Meow. Yeah? Isn't that strange? This place was nice and quiet last time I was here. Nice and quiet? I mean, there weren't as many ethereals back then. Not exactly, but ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this. Ethereals? Chill? Bam. Thank goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hearty totally set me up. Huh? Which Hati are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any. Or maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller Hati just about waist high. That one right there. That lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals. Huh? Okay. Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you? It was... It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know? That's pretty weird. Interesting. It's not that weird. You young folk shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be. No. I mean, you're pretty weird, mister. In the hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little Hati from earlier? If you wanna dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it? True. Why did he chase it? Look, I was minding my own business in the hollow, and that Hati ran at me out of blue with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me. Okay. You're changing the story, mister. Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little heart here has what it takes to be the next Ninebear. Would be cool. I don't get what you are on about. If you run into ethereals in the hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you are now blaming me? That is just absurd. She's just concerned about what happened to you. It's important to know your enemies in Hollow. Mister, my friend just saved you. She's trying to learn more about the ethereals, so we don't end up in the same mess as you. You... Frustrated by the question from Lucia that he couldn't answer, the investigator snaps and storms off. Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too? Nah. I'm already used to how unique you are. I'm sure you've got your reasons. What do you mean? You've always been a little absurd now. Just kidding. I've gotten used to your unique way of thinking. Ethereals are dangerous, sure, but that doesn't mean strangers are any safer, right? I knew it. Well, we're totally in sync. Like how Ahriman and Spectre always find each other in the dark. Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of flirting with someone. There it is. Who's Chestnut? You don't mean that Hardy, right? She's meaning that Hardy. Wait, Chestnut? Who? You mean that little Hardy the investigator was talking about? Yeah, Chestnut is a good girl. I don't know. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators, so I could help them. What? This one time, right around here, my carrots stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out. Cool. Rescue dog? A Hardy? Working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? Are you serious? And here I thought your ideas from earlier were wild. There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. Wait a second, I have to check on my cat. My cat was just annoying me for a few seconds. Had to check on her. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier. But an ethereal being friendly? Those other reasons must be really important. A kind and gentle ethereal? I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important. That's a long story, but let's talk about it when we get back. Thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby. But I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look. Before that, let me take a really quick toilet break also. Be right back. Oh, back again. Oh god. There we are. Let's continue. You characters. Okay, what's that? Okay. We're just taking a break, okay. Ouch. Nope. Bam. Ouch. Ouch. Oh. They have some HP. Pretty tanky, those dudes. Damn. Chestnut, I know you're there. You didn't hide your tail properly. Of course, she always understood me. Ah, you don't like it? Huh? Oh lord, this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me. It seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Sad. Should we head back? I haven't really processed it yet. Huh? Because of me or because of Chestnut? But I think I know what you wanna ask. Let's talk about it once we get out of here. Well, we definitely have to talk about that. You are trying to tame a ethereal puppy. Woman, you might be crazy. Oh god. You leave the hollow with Lucia and return to Psyllium Bay. What a shame. What's a shame? You mean Chestnut? Probably. Oh. Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Probably. Maybe that's why she's been extra cautious today. Probably. Let's try to find her again next time. So, how did you two meet? Yeah, by the way, how did you meet Chestnut? Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream. I remember you mentioning that before. Can you tell me more? You already know I'm one of the Night Watchers, out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest during the day and we are active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days. And just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment? I have to look over my tablet because it's my tracker and it's right in front of there. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes. Oh, okay. Interesting. What a terrifying curse. Is there a way to break the curse? Oh. God, am I tired. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them. Oh, okay, that's cool. So, maybe the ethereal was afraid of us? Ah, what's going on? All this yawning. Annoying. And the staff? It's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation, or something like that. I'm still not sure what that made him decide that, but he gave the staff to me. Those strange powers. Have you ever dreamed about the night horror? I'm thinking about popping a third energy today. The yawning keeps continuing because it's just annoying. Fuck.
ヨマの夢を見たヨマモリ人は無遊状態でホローに連れてかれちゃう。ルシアもそんな夢を見たことあるの？
Wait, Lucia. You said the night watchers walk into the hollow in their sleep. They dream about the night horror. Have you ever dreamed of it before? No, but I came really close once. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror. How it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. And just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal, almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me, and in front of me, there was a little hearty. It looked tired, like it'd been through a big fight. We stared at each other. Sorry. Like survivors meeting after disaster. Still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too.
だからずっと思ってた
Cool.
んだ。トゲナシはきっとヤマが私にくれた
That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the Night Horror. The Night Horror was just being nice?
ヤマはただ優しくしてくれただけ
Social experiment. Hydrate. Hydration. Maybe that's it.
私にも
I don't know.
わかんないや。でも
But I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in dreams won't come true after all. And what if the Night Horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end? Sounds silly, doesn't it? Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. It's the Hollow. Who can say anything for sure? True. Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny. Lucia glances out the window. The night sky is beginning to fade. Just a faint shimmer of dawn on the horizon. Can't believe it's already this late. Better make the most of it now. Are you grabbing some breakfast? Nope. Probably going to sleep like she's saying every time. Finally got away from home and there's no one to tell me what to do. So it's time to stir up some trouble. Trouble? Today I'm gonna pull an all-morninger. So she's not going to sleep. All-morninger? Yeah, haven't you heard? Staying up early in the morning can really mess with your health. I used to think that was just something only night watchers had to deal with. But later I found out that whether in the Outer Ring or Warfare Peninsula, everyone looked just as lost and lifeless in the morning. People sleeping, standing up in the cable car, some stumbling into bamboo charging stations with their eyes barely open, others drifting into herbal tea shops asking for coffee. Clearly they are all taking damage from pulling those early mornings hours. True. That's also my excuse for today. Those early morning hours. Actually, it's because they stayed up all night. Actually, it's because they woke up too early. All morning are coming to me. Really? But I just need to get some sleep in the morning, like Grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember, well, when you wake up early, you also... Wait. We're getting off track. It's actually about Chestnut. I heard that people often take morning walks with their pets along the beach at Zalium Bay. Should we go check it out? I want to learn. How do others get animals to like them? Cool. Oh, there's a bird. Okay. Dog. Turtle. Turtle grandma. Turtle grandpa. Whoops. Sorry. Ah. It's all morning, as I swear. Ah. Work was hard today. And I didn't even get that far, if I'm honest. But it's fine. It's fine. Hey Lassie, what's up? Hi sir. Are you taking your turtle for a walk? The composed turtle raises its head slightly, nodding gently in acknowledgement. Ninja Turtle. He understands us. That's right. Old Buddy here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it... You know what? Let's not get into that. Your grandfather's good friend? Lucia counted on her fingers, trying to figure out the generational relationship between the two elderly folks. Many years ago, when I first got it from my dad, I was still young. Back then I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it in a water tank. How big that tank though? I mean... That turtle big. How big that tank? Probably had to... Had to build a swimming park or something for that turtle. It seemed to know. I looked down on it, so it gave me the cold shoulder too. But over these past few years, I've grown old and can't walk much anymore. It forgave me for neglecting it before, and now it's willing to keep me company when I go out to soak up some sun. That's nice. I wish I could have a quiet moment with my dog too, but I don't think she's likes getting too close to me. Take it easy, young one. When words fail us, we can still speak through actions. Simply keep communicating with them, and they'll eventually understand. True. Let's ask Bird Dude. Wow. Aha, wanna say hi to her? Hey there, little bird. Chirp chirp. So cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch so docilely on someone's shoulder. She's really friendly with people. If only my dog would rely on me like that. There may be a chance she's just being lazy, not wanting to flap her own wings, and just wants to use me as her personal right. Could be a possibility. But still, the personal right has to be quite comfortable, I would say. The little bird pecks the man's ear hard. After the man begs for mercy, the bird gently nuzzles her beak against the side of his face. Okay, no, that's love. That's just... true love. Wow, you two are real close. I get it. Animals can be moody sometimes. As humans, we need to be good at having patience, but also seize the right moment to create opportunities for communication. That's right. I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Everything else is minor. Though, honestly, this one did hurt quite a bit. Ouch. Sure. I get it. I trust that Chestnut won't hurt me. So next time if she ignores me again, I'll say something to make her angry. When she gets mad enough to bite me, I'll apologize. Maybe with Chestnut not that good of an idea? No, please don't. If Chestnut bites someone, well, their arm is off. No worries. Everything else is minor. Just a flesh wound. Chirp chirp. Haha, exactly. Just a little dog. What trouble could your Chestnut possibly get into? Well, those animal forces are, that are coming aren't the regular ones. Dejected girl? What? Hello? Good morning? Bad morning, unfortunately. Okay, I should have picked her first. I thought with the dog lady I would go with the best option last, but seems like I got the Karana. That's unfortunate. Alright, got it. So what do you want me to do now? The cocky little dog barks loudly a few more times, mixed with some impatient sneezes. Then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign he wants to leave. The girl walking him heaves a heavy sigh and turns to ask Lucia. Oh. So this doggy doesn't want to take that walk. Sorry, what were you trying to say just now? I wanted to ask how you and your dog usually get along. Oh, it's simple. He screams at me, I obey. If I don't obey, he screams. And then I obey. Holy shit. Bro, you have to probably kick your dog's ass sometime, or he will just right as a wave to his death. Like he should behave, and you have to train him. That's what I mean. He always manages to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do is follow his bark and call. Yeah, sometimes you just have to... Damn it, how should I say it? Sometimes you have to just to kick the dog's ass, not hurt them, but like get them in detention or something. Remove their attention so they know they done something wrong or something. We are a heartless tyrant with endless energy, and his poor slave. That's pretty much it. Don't be a slave to your dog. Train it. Show it that it can't do that things to you. That's not good. Of course, I thought about doing something about it. Like starting a grand rebellion. Grabbing him and jumping into the sea. Ending it all at once and for all. Okay, that would also be funny. Would be a drastic measure, but if he then listens, then he listens, I would say. But then I thought, I'm not even as good a swimmer as he is. What if he swims back to the shore and tricks someone else with that innocent act of his? Wouldn't I just be letting another poor soul fall victim? Compared to him, Chestnut is actually pretty friendly. Who says puppies aren't as fierce as ethereals? Suddenly, a strange smile creeps across the girl's face, as if remembering something exciting. Okay. But hey, humans live longer than dogs. In 10 years, when he gets old and has no energy left to bark and scream and can't drag the whole table around the room just cause he is leashed to it, he won't be able to torture me anymore. Maybe, don't put your dog on your table unless you want all your stuff laying around. I mean, what's the table gonna do? Other than completely be destroyed and flying through the room. When the time comes, we'll live together in love and perfect harmony. The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming. Probably not wanting it to trick any other poor innocent humans. The girl rushes after it without even managing to say goodbye. This example doesn't seem very helpful. All I learned is, maybe I could chase after Chestnut until she's all tuckered out, then stuff the pillow into her mouth. Not a good idea. Lucia scribes in her notebook, but ends up tearing out the whole page in the end. Sad, that page. So that's how you interact with animals? I've still got a lot to learn. But I feel like Chestnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. Though she didn't accept my gift, she wasn't completely indifferent. Today was the closest she's ever gotten to me. But how do I gain her trust? How about try to keep believing in her? So you mean, even though I saw Chestnut being hostile to that investigator tonight, I still gave her the pillow. So Chestnut was willing to get close because she thought I believed she was a good ethereal? Maybe? That makes sense. Just like what Gramps said earlier, Chestnut understood me. Yeah, but that investigator. Chestnut was really unfriendly with him. Totally different from how I'd seen her treat others before. And how she treats both of us. I'd like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him. Well, we did come to a conclusion after we interacted with him for just a minute. So, at least I did. Though I don't yet know the reason. As an ethereal, Chestnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. I don't want to let her down. Probably because it's her usual bedtime. Lucia seems pretty sleepy already. Looks like you're getting sleepy. Go get some rest now. Alright. Tonight's Hollow Bedtime Tales end here. Even for a planned all morninger, this has gone on way too long. I need to get out of here before the Night Emissary's magic wears off. I'll come find you when there's any new developments. Leave story. First part done. Cool. Like a princess from a fairy tale who must leave when time runs out, Lucia waves goodbye, pulls up her hood, and gracefully vanishes into the crowd. Okay. Cool. Then, before we continue, let me take a quick another toilet break. And let me check on my cat again. Be right back. Again. Got myself something to drink, and my cat wanted to go out, so I did open the door and let her out. Also, toilet was occupied. That was shit. Let's continue for a bit and then whoops, shit. Wait, let me just grab that. I can get this. Wait. Wait. Can that get this? You've never needed a bedtime alarm at home. After all, wisest reminders are more reliable than any clock. But tonight, a familiar visitor will be coming over. So that was what was in the last screen. Lucia sent a message, but you didn't really explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. I can ignore Wise's curfew and stay out late having fun again. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in dead of night once again. Well. She sounded agitated. What happened? Don't rush. Take your time. What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly. It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned. Oh. Our old chieftain. He sleptwalked into Lemnian Hollow. No one's seen him since. What? Was it an accident? Lucia falls silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts. A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night, so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. That's a reasonable thing to do. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly. Oh. That sounds suspicious. You think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk? Oh. But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak in the tribe. Did they drink something together? Maybe a drink or something? It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror, and following the fate of night watchers, returned to the hollow's embrace. Something's definitely off here. I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace this fate, sleepwalking back into the hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live as our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I needed to know why. No. That's not good. This is the spot I was told about earlier. But this area. Why does it look so familiar? You've been here before? I think so. Let me think. Here. This seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I've run into her here a few times before. Weird. Is it really just a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces the chieftain might have left. There's a short amount of turns. Formula continue, I heard. Toilet being free. Be right back. I am back at back again. Let's just continue. See marks by the roadside. Let's check them out. Remarkable vegetation. Thankfully, there are these plants that haven't been corrupted yet. All this fluffy, dense moss around here. It would take at least a month to grow to this thickness and height. There's no sign of broken or trampled branches on any of the plants either. There's definitely been no one in that viney area. They are covered in tiny thorns. No way anyone will be able to get through there safely. Hello, botany? You know so much. This isn't the right way. Let's go look somewhere else. Scattered footprints. Suspicious. Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. Hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. Don't you want to take another look? Are you sure it's the chieftain? Well, to be optimistic, I think these look like footprints left by members of the Night Watcher tribe, searching for the chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out. Okay. So we are not checking this way. Okay, those are ethereal marks. I've taken a look. They're indents from fiery serpent explosions, footprints left by Huskon, imprints from Farbauti's great shields, and marks carved when Arkhaver set down his legs nearby. But no signs of humans, no neatly dressed investigators, no barefoot hollow raiders, and certainly no shoe-wearing ethereals. Nothing. Well, I believe you. Yeah, let's check out another spot. So... okay, that one. That path. The ethereals seem kinda riled up today. Huh? How do you know that? They look all the same to me. See the claw around their cores? It's shifting fast, much faster, about 20% quicker than usual. Wow. What? You can tell? Well, she is a different kind of nerd, I should say. Holy shit. Nope, boss fight. Boss fight, boss fight. Oh, it's Hayat. You actually know this ethereal? Wait, did the chieftain? Oh, not like that. Oh. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one at this. Holy shit. Go chieftain, I guess. High-rank ethereals never get along, so if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us. I'm not following what you just said, but if you're calling it good news, it's good news. Yep, but first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace. Thank you! Shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy... Well, I definitely have to concentrate now. Holy shit. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Bam. Now let's say we get somewhere. Oh shit. Nice. Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers, which seem to put her more at ease. I had to break it to you, but that ethereal we just saw was definitely a hater. They were all Exaltus priests before turning into ethereals. Why? From what I know, making hater requires some prep work, so to speak. It's the Exaltus exclusive cheese made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. Okay. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's alright now, and everyone's gone back. But something seems off around here. Better get out quick. That's sure some efficient mark. I didn't even notice there was a mark. Sometimes, Night Watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the Hollows. To let our kin know about our predicament, we've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time, it matches what I felt. So, should we head out now? Let's take a look around. Yeah, I have this faint feeling that something is making the ethereals around here restless. Look carefully, we might find something good. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. Yeah, would be good. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that would be perfect for research. That would be Chestnut, right? You just wanna play with Chestnut, huh? Yep. Well, who doesn't want to play with his favorite animal, I guess. The only concerning part is that the animal here is the ethereal. Lucia keeps scanning the surroundings, wondering why the ethereals are acting so strangely. No clues nearby, huh? Clatter. What was that? Huh? Hey. Oops. Chestnut!
こんな時にどうしたの？
Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, he's making probably he's I forgot speech? What the fuck? I think he's trying to make you aware of the thing that makes the ethereals restless, no?
ってついてこいってこと？
Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Yes, that's it.
追いかけてみよっか。
Come on, let's follow her. Go!
そんなあっさり？
Hold on, just like that?
こんなツアーガイドは初めてだよ。ほら、早く早く。
Let's go! We've entered the hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service. Cool.
エテリアスがいるよ。
Wait, watch out for the ethereals! And I don't mean chestnut. Meow. Emergency! Excuse me, coming through.
はい、ごめんね。ごめんね。
Sorry, pardon me, coming through.
今日はなんかみんなも急いでるね。
Sorry, looks like everyone's in a rush today. Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day. Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to? Woof woof.
ついてみたら、
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out if I was chasing after a lost chew toy or something.
やっと着いた。
Are you finally here?
あそこに倒れてるのって
Wait, that's
キラン？
Kiran.
隣のあれは何？
And what's that beside him? Wine. Before Lucia could wake Kiran, more excited ethereals came swarming in, and Chestnut seems to want to join the fight. Ooh. Chestnut! I must be dreaming. So... a Hardy is helping us beat up other ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut, here I come! Really cool! An ethereal helping us out. Really cool concept here. Really like it. Takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow Night Watcher. Kiran!
大丈夫？
Kiran! Are you okay? Lucia! What are you doing here?
族長のこと。
I heard about the chieftain.
何か手
I
がかり
came
がない
here
か
to
と
see if there were any clues.
君はこの
What
船
about
に
you?
浮遊してきたの？
Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow? I don't really remember. Okay. That's... Is that sus? I don't know. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here. Your friend dozed off too? Can your friends be trusted?
もうこんな時間だし、
It's pretty late.
友達も
Maybe that friend of yours also dozed off? I don't know. I saw him as a friend, but maybe he didn't see me the same way. So, break of trust? He's always in the investigator outfit. That's murder right here. Investigator outfit, so... our dude from last time, maybe. Last time I ran into trouble in the hollow. He was the one who saved me. Shit. So he is somewhere around here. Lucia knows when things go south in the Hollow. We Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us. That's why we are here. Bro. What? Why? Just because ethereals don't attack you? They treat you like some kind of freak? Especially when ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we are Night Watchers. Don't get loud. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or vicious striker. Okay, what kind of helmets are you wearing? Maybe you should change the design then. That's crazy. And funny too? That's crazy. But there is something strangely funny about it too. Sorry, I couldn't laugh at it. I shouldn't laugh at it. In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. They always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can." And then they never come back. I don't like that. But most of the time, no one comes back for us. That's why after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend. Nah, he just wanted to gain your trust and use you. Probably. I don't really like that guy. I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately? Strange? Well, lately he's been asking a lot about the night horror and really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count? Communicate with ethereals? Yeah. He saw me trip over Beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone, didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. As if we had the power to calm them down. Okay. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty at Lucia? Okay. There we get to know something about her we didn't know earlier. Kieran points at Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused. You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion. I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns. So it looks like they are there, but it's all just an illusion. I see. But what about this thing? What are you talking about? Kieran, all confused, points at Chestnut, who is crouching quietly nearby. That's Chestnut? This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too? Nope, that one's real. Yes, totally. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow. Lucia waves her staff at Chestnut, pretending to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show. Oh, cool. This illusion isn't doing very well. We'll have to practice it more. Ah, I was going to ask her to do something else too. And she ran off. Oh, I see. This ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one? Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats! I guess so, thanks. But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Well, not yet it seems. Be cool if we can. At least Lucia. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place? We don't know yet. I guess it's not completely impossible. I heard of something like that actually. Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes. Oh, yes. That makes total sense. But this strange device here, I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto would do. If we are talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, could definitely manipulate the ether environments in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If you just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick. As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before? No. But the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? Maybe. And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them? If it comes to these outcomes, not really good. Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Oh, big yawn. Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives for research? Seems like it. That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night Horror and research how to communicate with ethereals. This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow Joint operations. But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does. Okay, I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe. With that promise, Kieran takes his leave. And we are following,
見れば見るほど変わってるね。
I forgot
リンも見てみて。
the name. Ah, come take a look at it. Ether amplifier. Oh, okay. This device looks like some kind of ether amplifier. If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. Was that ethereal just now also an illusion? Then that would make it super special. Of course not. Those were real ethereals just now, even more agitated than usual. Lucia glances in the direction Kieran went. Actually, my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. Influence how? Since my staff can knead ether into a ball, it occasionally emits an intense light like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I catch it off guard and bonk it on the head. Bonk it on the head. Bonk, 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 bonk. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Just kidding. I noticed you've been kinda out of it. Lost in thought 1 minute. Nervous and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? Huh? Let's talk about this machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. The chieftain's sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout. They're probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all. Could they also know about the staff passed down from the ancestors? Probably. Wait, looks like more ethereals are coming. You and Lucia turn toward the source of the sound. A familiar figure comes into view. Chestnut is back and brought along the cushion from before. Ooh. Chestnut. Oh, you like this pillow, don't you? Aww. Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Oh, look at this happy dog. Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then. Will come too. Me? It was nice meeting you, Chestnut. Look at this happy dog. Look at it. It's so cool. What the fuck? I like him. I mean, normally would be we would be enemies, but look at this. Look. You have looked at it, right? Why shouldn't it be friend if it's friend shape, you know? A chestnut enthusiastic invitation. You pet its head and tail. It's just as hard as you imagined, and you can even feel the violent ether flowing through its body. But this violent ether formed such a friendly puppy. It's truly fascinating. No wonder Lucia always wanted to find a way to coexist peacefully with ethereals. This puppy is so cool. I want one for myself. After you and Lucia spent quite a while playing with Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Phalium Heights. I want this. This is our new bro. This is our new bro. I want him. He's so cool. So such a sweetheart. Dawn approaches. It's about the time Lucia usually leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something. Lucia, what's on your mind? Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding onto a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right? Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest. But I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out. But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense. True. That does makes a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of the staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from the tradition. No. Those are the conservatives, fearful of your power. I kinda figured. Right, you've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before. But what made you want to study them in the first place? Ethereals. Some are born from the hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I kept wondering. I keep wondering. I can't read. Like ever. When someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the hollow, is there really no way to bring them back? Ooh. If we see the hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home. Oh, okay. We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the hollow. Noble goals. Maybe. But Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth. Is that so? Lucia may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem to be bothered herself. Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kiran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know. Maybe it's because both the chieftain and Kiran are safe. Lucia hums a cheerful tune as she walks away. It's hard to believe I've actually touched an ethereal. A living ethereal. Moving. And it let me pet it. Of its own volition. Well, is baffled. Lucia is so amazing. This is so exciting. What kind of adventure will she take me on next? But I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. if I head back now. I should make it in time to eat the breakfast Weiss bought, right? I'll sleep after eating. Keep story. Cool. Hydrate. Hard to talk with a dry mouth. While stopping the conspiracy with Chestnut, Lucia heard echoes coming from the hollow. You're about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions or other types while in this mode. Continue. Why did I read that? Reading mode. Everything that comes up will be read. While you're wandering around Pellium Heights, you run into Idari. Now, this is a rare visitor. Lucia said she had something super amazing to tell us tonight, so she asked us all to meet her at Mystic Wares. But before she could say a word after rushing here, she got some message from someone called Kieran and just left right away. Oh, she's in the hall already. Yuzu and the others were also completely confused, but since their families were waiting, they headed back home. Though, I think you might know what's really going on. Yes, I do. If you know about it, then I can rest easy. Lucia says she and Chestnut are waiting for you and wants you to meet them at this spot. Hidari hands over a page with notes, clearly hastily written and torn from Lucia's notebook. I'm on it. Let me tidy up really quick. I'll be right there. Let's wait until you get back. Then you can tell me what really happened. Whatever she ditched us for had better to be worth it. Or else she's going to have to treat us to Yumcha Sin at the very least. You sound kinda like Yuzuha when you said that. Yuzuha was the one who said that, wasn't she? I can't hide anything from you. Well, wait outside the hollow for you to bring Lucia back. But who's Chestnut? Come in with me, then you might find out. Might be a cute surprise for you. Whoops. Ugh. There! Hello there! Look at this cute puppy! Lucia, what's up? Look, our little guide is in position. Woof woof! You're so smart. No matter how many times I look at it, this whole thing feels so weird. Yes. Well, what are you muttering about? We're deep in Lemnian Hollow now. Even I've never been here before. That investigator really is hiding here, plotting something. I wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. Should we trust Kieran? I don't really... Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky, so stick close to me. And our guide, Chestnut. Chestnut seems particularly excited. Seems like she was pretty happy with that hollow adventure last time. Let's just follow Chestnut. Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier or scattered documents. Chestnut should remember the scent. She has the markings of a rescue dog. You should totally train her. Chestnut left a claw mark here, next to some scattered documents. Not bad, Chestnut's markings really helping. To be honest, if someone can spot those claw marks, they probably wouldn't miss these documents either. Oh, I get it. Lucia's trying positive reinforcement, dog training. Wait, what's written here? It's about Chestnut. From a reliable source, smaller than average Hardy, usually active in the Timesworn Hills area. After repeated observation, can confirm that the target displays affection and almost no hostility towards non-ethereal beings. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as the research subject, the capture plan is as follows. Oh no! The document is fake, but it's almost certain that they're all about Chestnut. Heck, some parts even mention Lucia. Just as I thought, that person was after Chestnut. From the very beginning. We need to find them quickly. And what does reliable source mean? Could someone be feeding them information about Chestnut? I think our tribe squad probably. Damn. Whoops. Broken phone. A phone that was left behind in a hurry. Damaged, but not fatally. What the... It looks like that person's phone. Should we check it out? Lucia immediately turns the phone on. So she does know how to use electronics. Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news of that Hardy to that gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh no, even if we have the chance to meet again, you likely won't recognize me anymore. So, farewell. Okay. What does that mean? Looks like his partner betrayed him. Perhaps we'll find an ethereal. Huh? You mean the guy who accused us of siding with ethereals might have already turned into an ethereal? Are you okay? It's not your fault. Are you really upset? No, it's not that. I was just thinking. If we'd saved him in time... wouldn't it be fun to see the face of what person who was so eager to say their final farewell? Oh. That would annoy me. Yeah. Lost briefcase. Chestnut seems to have torn open a briefcase here. The thing inside likely also belongs to the investigator. I'm not sure what happened, but that person, ethereal, must be nearby. Hello there, darling. Was it a darling? Yeah, you were right, Lucia. He's close. Sorry. Have to send you back to the hollow. Damn. Damn. Oh, I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals heading this way. That's not good. If this keeps up, we are toast. We need to take out the amplifier now. Okay. Wait. Okay, we just have to defeat him first. Seems like. Defeat the ethereals, destroy the amplifier. Well. The device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh? Oh. As expected from one of my own. Why have you turned into a bitch? So much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you? Chillin. Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man. You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the hollow because of you. Oh no. Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But nope. He's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else. That's fucked up. Why are you doing this? Because he was just a coward standing in the way. A few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor. Yeah, you are. You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you. You call us hypocrites? But you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others? Whatever it takes? Huh. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals to begin with. Taken from the ethereals? What do you mean? Well. Lucia didn't tell you. There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Okay. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin. But that's just another ancient rumor. Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can't strike a deal with the ethereals and not pay the price? What does that have to do with anything? What exactly are you trying to say? Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say? We spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks, like we're invisible, like we don't matter. When disasters hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. That's fucked up. Okay, I can understand. That's really fucked up. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared All survivors have been safely relocated to New Eridu. That's fucked up. And us? We were still running for our lives, caught between companion hollows, stumbling over bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us? Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better? Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives. Also true. Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as a kin by the ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing. We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve? Well... You definitely don't. If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter? But the price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? Stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else? Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. He's almost talking like an exotic. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now. Okay, I don't like that. Better test subjects? Are you talking about me? Haha, Lucia, you're so full of yourself. Though I, too, used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning ethereals out of thin air. But now, I'm just a coward with a fancy stick. Putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate. I couldn't care less whether you live or die. What is it you're after? Chestnut? Or the staff? Obviously, both. That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut. Chestnut is my friend. She's a free ethereal. I will not let you take her away. Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror's watching over the conflicts. Gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare party first was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now. You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say. And I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition. You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research, generously. They've even thrown a little extra firepower. Ooh. So, hand them over, your magic stick, the gullible little ethereal trick. And you, my new test subject. Nah, we don't do that. If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly before I put you to use. I don't like how that sounds. Oh. Bam. Let's get him. Bam. Oh, more dream energy. Damn. Bam. That's not. Watch out. So, looks like the stuff didn't make you strong. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors. Chestnut! Never give the stuff to you. Instead of using it to hurt people, or treating it as a bargain chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows. Go, little hearts. Damn! Cool. Well, that robot is fried. They aren't illusions. They are real ethereals. You're a monster. See, the hollow. It's entered my core. Oh, that was cool. You freak. Maybe, but if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hearty? Oh, so cool. I underestimated you. No, what you underestimated was what you kept talking about, the gift. You always saw our abilities in the hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandoned us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the hollow and chose their machine instead. I was only borrowing their power. Most people see ethereals as enemies. But when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that. Are you defending the ethereals now? Yes. That's a wild take. That's not what she said at all. Also, Lucia has never stood by why ethereals were hurting people. You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They are born there, they exist there, they return there. I want to learn from them. Not because you also want to find the Night Horror? That's only part of it. I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way. Chestnut lets out an annoyed sneeze from the side. What about Chestnut? Chestnut doesn't seem too happy about that. Lucia, Chestnut doesn't look too happy about you shifting your research focus to other ethereals before fully understanding her. That we understood that. Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us. No! 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 The sneezing stops abruptly, replaced by soft, eager whimpering. You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they? That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia. Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she is dissected, destroyed, or let her go deeper into the Hollow and never see her again. Don't like both. No need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us. Strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own. It's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special, a real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That sounds familiar. Didn't Karen say something like that? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you? Friends? You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed? Well, maybe people don't have the time or the capability to engage in it before. Like, I also do that sometimes. Well, I'm a bad friend, you know, but nonetheless, sometimes you just don't have the energy, I would say. Or for me, oftentimes it's also that I read it, I think, okay, what should I answer, and then I just completely forget. Sorry, people. Oh. Hey, I'm right here. I'm her friend and I'm right here. Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's friend, I'm standing right here. I stayed up way past my bedtime to be here. Don't act like I'm invisible. See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question. What, who is... Oh, that ether amplifier of yours. What are its side effects? What? Right before I summoned the brave little heartess, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price? That doesn't sound good. You think that machine summoned those hearties? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Well, okay, you didn't. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're, there's no need to keep repeating that word. That the only word you know? Wait. If that the word is all you've got left, then maybe just stop talking. Freak. Nothing wrong to be a freak. About being a freak. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Hear it one too many times and it feels like getting brushed by sordidous tentacles. Ugh. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now it's time to say goodbye. Reluctantly, Chestnut turns to face Lucia. Chestnut is exhausted from the battle, but somehow she's made her way back to the small pillow Lucia gave her. They lock eyes, both alive, both relieved, neither ready to say goodbye. No, I don't want to. He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow. As far as you can go. Be wary of humans, the way they are. Wary of you. But don't hurt them. If we are lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Woof woof. Good girl. Chestnut, go on. I will never forget you. Lucia watches as the little Ethereal trots off the pillow in its mouth. That gentle puppy-like hearty feels like a dream, as if it never existed in this time and space at all. I already miss you. Aww. But deep within the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. After an adventure that defies all instincts and the natural order, it returns to its body. This was a fruitful journey, returning with a name and gift given by a new friend. Now, it returns to watching, the Night Watchers who gain powers from it. Don't like that. Why the fuck has it always to go into some stat thing that just wants to make you cry? Like Seed Story was like that. The last the Dream Story was almost like that. That is like that. What the fuck? Why? Why sad? We need happiness. God damn it. Well, at least it almost always goes back to a happy everyday thing. But why? Lucia said she needs to deal with Kieran first and will be back in a bit. So sleepy, let's take a break. So much has happened. Wonder how Chestnut is doing. Will you ever see her again? After taking a short break, you are woken up by your phone's notification sound. Sure enough, it is a message from Lucia. Lucia, Lucia, Lucia. See what she's got for us. Well, you're finally here. Oh. You're finally awake. Is anyone there? Did I just kill someone's ears? If yes, then sorry. If no, then whatever. Are you all done? I borrowed a vacant house from Manatos so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up, an officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs. That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person. Kieran still has to take responsibility. Guess that's a wrap up for now. I'm glad things have settled down. With this settled, you can get back to your theory research. Make sure to take me with you. But the ally Kieran mentioned still hasn't surfaced. Someone might still be out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers. It's unsettling. That's not like you, Lucia. Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right? Of course. Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. Sad. And I can't upload our video or tell the world there's an ethereal in the Hollow who can actually communicate with humans. Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time. You mean the staff, right? It really came through this time. Yeah. You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the Hollow responded to me. Ooh. The Hollow said, let there be a little heart to help Lucia. And boom, they appeared. And helped me take down that big guy. All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential. You see, if the Hollow really let me communicate with little haters, then maybe I could talk to the Night Horror too. That would be cool. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. What would you ask? If you really could talk to the Night Horror, what would you ask? If I ever got the chance, I'd say ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into ethereals? But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions. Maybe someday everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads. That answer's a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia. Yeah, there's still so much left to learn. Time for a break. And then the journey continues. To deal with Kiran, Lucia had returned to the Night Watcher's tribe and hadn't been in touch for several days. After going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. A few days later, at Serbian Temple late at night. Belle? Ever since you came to Yonquist Summit and started following the same strict routine as our senior disciples, I haven't seen you stay up this late for so many nights. Huh? So we are staying up late the few nights? Don't tell me you and Lucia made plans to become Night Watchers together. Oh yes, we did. Wise, your jokes are so lame. Yep, let's head out now. I don't believe Belle would go anywhere she can't get Yumcha noodles. Alright, Manato seems to be waiting for you in the outer courtyard. Go take a look. When you get back, we'll talk about what's been happening lately. And make sure you get to bed early tonight. Let's go. Chat with Manato at the door. Proxy. Lucia seems down lately. Yuzuha and the others think you might know what's up. Actually, we've seen her posts. Is she still sad about parting ways with that ethereal puppy? Oh yes. Where's Lucia? Just saw her at Fluffy. Let's go over now. Although Lucia's always going on and on like we gotta be friends with ethereals, we can never quite follow her train of thought. Understandable? But her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately? Lucia! What's up? Yeah. Take a sip. Holy shit! My tracking. Holy moly. What the actual fuck? We are not going to talk about that. Oh shit. Oh, Miss. I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions? Oh, you mean this dirty little pillow I bought here? Yes. Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know? Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it? Yeah, she loved it. I'm glad to hear it. Next question is... How's the wear and tear? We don't know. What? What? She knows the wear and tear? Pretty worn out now. Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it. Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think. Alright, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the scent of the stuffing? Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth. Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback. Nice.
Lucia, 終わったのか?
Lucia, are you done? Karen falls silent, staring at a tall, slightly intimidating canine Theron standing before her.
何の話だったんだよ? どうかしたか,
Huh?
店長さん?
What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now? Also, I think it's weird that Komano is a canine Therian. I don't know, I thought all the time he was also a feline. But whatever. Also like hearing it last time. It confuses me a bit, but whatever. After a whirlwind of explanations, you finally convince Karen the toy wasn't meant for Monato. Karen apologized 6 times for the misunderstanding. Oh, okay. Lol. That's funny. Then brings out the store's most popular dog treats and insists Lucia takes them. Next time, don't call Hearties puppies. Don't call Hearties puppies, yes. Fun. Alright. Canine Therans aren't puppies either. Unless you want to be called puppy, I guess. Right. Huge difference among the 3 of them. Yep. Fierce canine Therans or bulky hearty, either way. Not your average little pup. Okay. Monato glares helplessly at his friend. Alright. Back on topic. Congrats! Your post is blowing up. At first, I thought it was because everyone was suddenly interested in debating why Greenox have such pointy heads. Don't mention it. I put so much effort in my serious, well-thought-out research posts, but everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life. Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but the Hearty's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets. And its back legs can't really. Wait, this is what you've been stressing over? Well, not exactly. Actually, Belle, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public sec. But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual heart using just the staff and a notebook. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little hearties appeared because the night horror was watching me again? Or was it because of Chestnut? Do you think that night horror might not be an ethereal at all? Not an ethereal? Then what could it be? Maybe she has special ties to the creator? I trust your judgment, but aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the hollow are the sacrifices, right? The night horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
ヨマが私たち一族に与えたもの。
Gave the Night Watchers a trait that makes ethereals mistake us for kin, can enter our dreams and lead us into the hollows. Even foreshadowed my ethereal with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. More research to do. Take us with you. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the hollow to see if an Avarus actually bonks its horn when it rolls over? You already promised. Why you'd sleep early today? Let's leave such night outings for next time. Lucia isn't disappointed. She happily waves to you and leaves, scribbling away on her little notebook. In the night sky of the unknown, and on this dreamless journey, there are plenty more truths regarding the hollows, waiting to be discovered by this Theron girl full of curiosity. Cool! Complete ancient story Tales of the Dreamless. Nice. Okay. Let me take a quick toilet break. And then we go into the special. Be right back. So, back again. Well, I would say let's just finish that up. And then I'm probably going to end stream for today. The hero's mission is to defeat the Demon Lord. That was Lucia learned from stories. But what happens after the Demon Lord is defeated? Boing. I want to write an adventure story. How did my seniors do it? Facing evil enemies, the heroes fearlessly embark on their adventurous journey. The Demon Lord was defeated by the heroes and everyone lived happily ever after. Now, that's what I call a perfect ending. But is this where the story ends? Well, as we know from Frieren, no. I should ask Belle about this. She knows everything. Complete the story with Lucia. Oh, I really like her. Ah! Up! Hey, Belle. I'm about to write a spooky story. Wanna join me? Writing a story? Like co-writing? Yep. Where's the story goes in the end? It's probably up to you. Stories, they usually start like this, right? Once upon a time, bloodthirsty Demon Lord descended upon a peaceful village, harming the once settled villagers. Those who remained fell into a state of fear and unrest. Witnessing this tragic scene, a brave Biran hero decided to step up and rid the villagers of this menace. But finding the Demon Lord wasn't easy. It was holed up deep in the wilderness with countless followers, waiting to strike. So this is an adventure story with a Biran hero. Shh! Do you think this Biran hero can defeat the Demon Lord and restore peace to the village? Yes! Why shouldn't that Biran hero do that? Use John in battle. Lucia gains a surge when performing a skill upgrade or aftershock. Complete the commission. Deploy Agent Lucia. Finish combat within 240 seconds. 4 minutes. Let's try it with those two just. Oh wait, I could have put my user in there. Shit. Forget that. To make sure she could defeat the Demon Lord, the hero checked his weapon. He had no sharp spear, no gleaming sword, but he got the fangs and claws given by heaven to the Birans and a brave heart. One or two glances at the massive weapon in his hand. Don't sweat the small stuff. Stories are always different from what's in real life. Besides that, he got an awesome friend. One who was ready to join him on the quest to defeat the Demon Lord. Cool. Who's that? The role of this loyal friend will be played by me. Oh. Alright then. When would the brave hero and his loyal friend be ready to hit the road? It's kinda urgent. Let's say now. Character intro Lucia. We don't need that. We don't need that. Damn. Yeah. Theron with his Baylor was unstoppable. After fighting through countless brutal battles, he finally stood before the Demon Lord. Even the fearsome Demon Lord was no match for him. Facing his defeated enemy, he raised his weapon without hesitation. But in his final moments, the dying Demon Lord suddenly cursed. Look at your eyes, your fangs, your claws. You think you beat me? But one day you'll meet the same fate as mine. The resolute hero, unfazed by the Demon Lord's words, instantly accomplished the heroic feat of slaying it. But that eerie smile on the Demon Lord's face before submitting to execution filled him with unease. Got any plot twists? One day not long after, the hero discovered he was gradually transforming into the appearance of that Demon Lord. Despite his best efforts to explain, the once grateful villagers now went out of their way to avoid him. Wherever he went, he could hear whispered speculations and the sounds of people fleeing in terror. Oh. Okay, that's a cool plot twist. So, the never-ending cycle. The hero becomes the Demon Lord. Cool. In the midst of turmoil, he found himself growing increasingly agitated and short-tempered, as if his soul was gradually slipping away. His companion, heartbroken by his condition, became determined to find a way to break this curse. Ooh. Lucia, should I play along with your story? Like give you some raws or something? Yeah! No, why? Why nope? Give me the raws! Nope, no need. There won't be any hero scenes for a while, and you'll get your turn to shine later. Okay. Alright, I get it. So the newly crowned Demon Lord should go hang out somewhere deserted for now. Cool story. I see she is cooking. Lucia's cooking up a really good story there, I think. Hero's Journal. Next battle. Lucia gains Surge when performing a skill upgrade or Aftershock. After using a chain attack, the agent's attack increases. Okay, I can only take one. Oh yeah, we have Eatery with us. Cool. Let's go. Lucia and Yuzuha are huddling together discussing the plot. That's how the last chapter went down. Now the hero's friend is off to find a way to break this curse. So what character do I need to play? User, ever heard about those tasty but poisonous mushrooms? Make people trip when they eat them by mistake. So she is supposed to play a shroomer? Okay. Yeah, I have heard about that. Speaking of which, Kama is really good at identifying different mushrooms. There was this legend among the Tanuki clan. Deep in the wilderness, there was this rare and mysterious mushroom that was supposed to be super delicious. And they said if you eat it, you'd become smart and clear-headed. Oh, cool. And so, the hero's friend invited the girl of the spirit Tanuki clan to set off together in search of the delicious mushrooms. Ah, I get it now. Rare and mysterious mushrooms, huh? But there's some beast guarding them. Time for the thrilling fight scene. The lower Idari's HP, the higher damage she deals. Ah, it's a tutorial. I know that! We know that already. Bam! Bam. Ouch. Good. Ouch. Hey! Would you please don't do that? Man. No, don't let Itari die. Was that it? After quite a journey, the hero's friend managed to recover the precious mushroom for him. Of course, that girl of the spirit Tanuki clan was a super reliable partner. The hero's friend shoved the mushroom into his, for now, its mouth. The former hero calmed down from his rage and agitation, but his gaze remained cold like that of a wild beast. Just this mushroom alone didn't seem enough to fully awaken the hero. So for everything else, we'll need some other friends to help out. But Manato with that cold gaze. Haha, looks like I haven't seen that in forever. Use journal for Rapture specialty agents gain increased shear damage and enhance miasma shield reduction. Ah. Facing Lucia's eloquent speech, Itari is visibly confused. For this part of the story, I need a sea monster to help me tell it. I'm no sea monster. You though. Strawberry parfait. Listen to me. Alright, keep going. Facing the hero's cold gaze, the friend came up with a new idea. The Demon Lord has no emotions. If we can help the hero find his emotions again, maybe we can break the curse. I see. So what should we do? All denizens of the ocean know the tears of sea monsters are precious ingredients for magical potions. Legend has it that sea monsters are cold and distant because they've locked away their emotions in their abandoned tears. All their experiences, the joy of roaming and leaping in the sunlight, the fear of storms and undercurrents, the pain of parting with loved ones on shore, all of it was sealed within. And so, the hero's friend invited a beautiful sea monster to help search for the fallen teardrops. Alright, let's move on. Bam. Oh, whoops. Damn. Oh shit. Eat that. Damn. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. After quite a journey, the hero's friend managed to retrieve the sea monster's tear for him. That went pretty smoothly. The hero's friend forced the tears into his mouth. His gaze grew gentle, yet blank and childlike. Even after recovering his motions and sanity, the hero still couldn't remember his past experiences, as well forgetting his courage and adventures. Looks like this friend needs another helping hand to help the hero recover his memories. Well then, time for me to head out. Cool. Let's go, let's go. Use Journal 5. Details. There we can. Rupture special agents gain increased sheer force. Let's go. Let's readjust. Boing. Oh, hey there, Alice. Long time no see. Good day, my lady. What? Stop joking, Lucia. I've heard you a story about the hero. So, what can I do for him? To awaken the hero's memories, his friend searched everywhere for a solution. After spending countless hours and meeting countless people, she finally learned from an elderly man. In the noble's old manor, they kept the nectar of the seven-colored flower. Drink the nectar, and your memories will return. Although the main manor was abandoned, luck was on our side. Kind-hearted noble young lady heard the hero's tale and offered to guide the hero's friend back to the manor ruins to search for the nectar. I'm guessing things didn't go so smoothly, like maybe the manor's former glory attracted some greedy gangs. Now the young lady's blade will be drawn for her friends. Do it. Probably should have brought Alice here. Damn. So, it should be that dude? Bam! Oh, I really do like that ult from her. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ouch. I deserve that one. Bam. Bam. Oh, don't have a parry anymore, which sucks, but whatever. Can do that. Damn. Bam. Just like the last two times, the hero's friend successfully obtained that magical nectar. The hero took the flower nectar and downed it in one gulp. That must be super sweet, huh? With some water? Right. The hero took the honey water that his friend carefully prepared using the precious nectar and drank it in one gulp. That's more like it. Isn't it time we wrapped up the story? Do you think the story will end in a way that makes everyone happy? She wants that ending. Lucia! Alright, alright. Luckily, the hero finally regained his sanity, emotions and memories and returned to his former self. After all, there are demon lords lurking in other places, harming innocent people. Now, the hero can once again embark on a righteous journey to vanquish evil. Phew, that's good. Lucia's story seems to be going pretty smoothly this time, quite different from those unsettling plots we've been before. Everyone loves a happy ending, and I'm no exception. Really? Bam. So, what's the last thing? Maybe a meetup with, yes, probably a meetup with Bell. Kind of hero who defeated the Demon Lord, but unfortunately became one himself, returned to his friends. Lucia ponders the ending of the story. Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Lucia's story has come to its end. Everyone at the Spook Shack has really gone above and beyond to help her out. Still, I can't shake the feeling she's hinting at something. Hey Belle, what do you think of the story? Even if the hero became a demon lord, with the help of his friends, he could still return to mortal realm. What brought the hero back to himself was reason, emotion, and memories. That's what the story's about. But you seem more interested in the friend part? Only friends can help you find those back. Friends do the magic. But the hero and demon lord are pretty similar, right? There isn't danger. They're really just a step apart. Perhaps one day the protagonist will once again fall into the abyss. But you have a lot of friends, Lucia. With us here, you won't fall. Is that so? Alright, if that's what you think, I believe so, Belle. The protagonist of the story will, with the help of their friends, forever and ever continue their adventurous journey as a hero, carrying justice and courage in their heart. Nice. Nice. Give me that. Give me that party roam. Thank you. Need that. Need that. Need that. I really want her, guys. But now I think isn't the time. I really want both, but I think this time around I won't get any of those two. By the way, which are... I think they are announced. Aren't they? Oh. Fufu comes back. I also wanted her, but I also want... I'm so torn on this. Chrome. Well, I have those to do still. But I think that will be stuff for my private grind if I come to it. If I get to that, and probably I won't before Lucia and Vivi are gone, which is pretty sad. Last time I tried to pull for Vivian, it didn't go in my favor. I also pulled like some bullshit and yeah. So, now with the Lucia story completed, I think it's good time to end stream today. Thank everyone for watching. Hope you will see you next time around. Yeah. Till then, have a good one.